Yasodhara Ashram. And currently, it's a winter wonderland outside, so I don't know if it is where any of you guys are, but it's very beautiful outside at the moment with all the snow on the ground. So this is our 12th and final Bhajan Blast for our 50th anniversary year. And we're all here in the Radha Room celebrating, and with you, wherever you are out there in internet land. So we've had a fantastic year here to celebrate our 50th anniversary. We've had a gala, we had Family Week, which was new. We've had different concerts and special events, and we've changed our image, had new branding, and we've had teaching themes, and of course we have had our monthly Bhajan Blasts. So thank you all again for joining us. My name is Rebecca, and I was in town and came back late and was having dinner in the dining room while everyone was practicing for the Bhajan Blast tonight, and I can tell you that it's going to be amazing. They sounded really fantastic. So I think probably you're going to enjoy it. And Rachelle is here with me, and she is from Manitoba. She has co-hosted already once, so you may recognize her. And she's going to talk to you now.
Thanks, Rebecca. I'm pleased to be here with everyone. Welcome to the Radha Room. Welcome to everyone viewing at home or wherever you may be. Please write in and chat with Swami Samayananda on the Bhajan Blast page. Tell us who's with you, where you are, and how you're doing. Also, please write in if you'd like to give a message or greeting to someone in the room here. To sing along with us, you can find the lyrics posted on the Bhajan Blast page at yasodhara.org/Bhajan-Blast. Thanks for joining us to sing Bhajans, devotional songs expressing love for the divine.
So we always introduce the band, but we don't usually introduce everyone individually. So a lot of these people you've seen 12 times, and I'm just going to go around and tell you their names so that you know who they are. So we have Will and Madeline, and Judith, and Swami Matananda, and Alanda, and we have me, Leo, Bryn, Lorraine. This is a really big band. We have Swami Satyananda and Swami Saradananda. So we've had the honor of many different musicians to play with us throughout the year, but this is the group that we have here tonight. So the bhajan that we're going to sing next is called Namah Parvati Patyahe Hara Hara. And it's a bhajan to salute Lord Shiva, who is the husband of Parvati, a form of Divine Mother. And it's on page 74.
Our next bhajan is Radha Krishna prayer on page 83. This bhajan honors Radha and Krishna, representing the feminine and masculine aspects of creation. The relationship between Radha and Krishna is the embodiment of love, passion, and devotion for all those seeking the Most High.
So in the time of the year when the darkness is getting to be the longest, the light becomes even more important. So the next part of our evening will be Arti, and we have Lynn Fairey here to talk about Arti for us.
So Arti is an invocation of the light. Those of you at home, if you have a candle, you could join us and light the candle. We pass it around and people pass their hands over the candle and touch their five senses. And we ask that all our sense perceptions be purified by divine light. So tonight, Chloe Burton, who's been with us for a few weeks, she's from the local community, is going to pass around the light, and we'll be singing Song of St. Francis, which is on page 91.
Our next bhajan is Dona Nobis Pacem on page 37. Translate from Latin, it means grant us peace.
Swami Saradananda is going to share a few words with us.
Over this past year, I took a retreat from teaching, and I was focused primarily on karma yoga coordinating and also the work that I do with accommodations here at the ashram. And the greatest lesson for me in that experience was to step back and to find a quieter place inside. And that was quite an inspiration for me, and it carried me through the year in a way that I wasn't expecting, and certainly I hope I've learned from. 50 years ago, Swami Radha made a very different kind of retreat, and it was a very powerful experience for her. It was the only 3-month retreat she ever had in her life, and she discovered something that was of great importance to us, as well as of great importance to herself. It was the place of the essential spiritual life in the culture that she was brought up in relation to the spiritual life she was initiated into. She took into that retreat 2 things, the Lord's Prayer and the Book of Revelation. She wanted to know for herself that the experiences that she'd had in India that gave her a tremendous insight into the purpose of life could also be experienced from a Western perspective. The Lord's Prayer she intended to serve in the place of the mantra as a benefit to the 52 people that she had on her prayer list. The Book of Revelation she had questions about because she'd heard a lot of comments that this seemed to be an unusual piece of scripture that didn't make any sense. And she'd heard that from a lot of people, and she was quite certain that there was some substance to it that perhaps hadn't been discovered. From her experience with the Lord's Prayer, she had an understanding of Christ and what the Christ consciousness really meant. And she tried to tell people about this from her experience, particularly Christians who were having difficulty with their spiritual lives, and hoped that this would give them some support. And 30 years later, a book called Prayers of the Cosmos was published, which confirmed her experience. Do you want this closer to my... No? Okay. Is this all right? All right. From her experience working with the Book of Revelation, she understood that the Kundalini system is symbolically portrayed in a very unusual language, but that also was a confirmation for her that she was on the right track with the work that she was doing in the West. So for her, it was a confirmation not only of her own spiritual life, but also of the role she was to play in bridging the East and the West through her love affair with the divine. And in the time that I lived with her, I was thinking this afternoon that she saw the whole world and her experience of the world through that lens of her love affair with the divine. And I remember watching things like CNN and being astounded at the interpretation of the daily events, wars, crises, political confrontations, as well as the beneficial aspects of life, through her eyes and through her experience of life and what the Kundalini system had to offer in relating our daily life experience to the experience of the world. In the introduction to her book, Time to Be Holy, she talked about the importance of reflection and of retreat. She said, "Ignorance is kept alive because we are all so busy with so many activities. Take time off to think, to reflect. This is your time to be holy. When you pause to think this way, you will realize that in spite of what you know and what you can do, you still get anxious and you still have your moments of worry. If you take a moment to ask, why do I worry? Why am I upset? Most of the time you will be able to rebalance yourself pretty quickly. It was my periods of thinking, of reflecting, that kept me balanced. Instead of participating in entertainments, I gave that time to thinking in depth. That was my time to be holy. So for her, that experience in 1963 of 3 months with herself, reflecting on her life and the teachings that she'd been given by her teacher, Gurudev Shivananda, and by the other teachers that she'd met, and by concentrating her practice on 2 Western practices, the Lord's Prayer and the Book of Revelation, she understood a lot more about not only her own experience of life, but also what she could offer to people in the West. And for many years after that, she gave talks and lectures to the Association for Research and Enlightenment, Edgar Cayce's organization, and offered them her ability to interpret Edgar Cayce's interpretation of the Book of Revelation from her own experience of the Kundalini system. And on the basis of that, she was able to benefit a lot of people, as well as to help establish the foundation on which she wrote the book Kundalini Yoga for the West, as well as her other books. So her time of reflection was tremendously beneficial, not only for herself, but for us and for a lot of people who've benefited from that work. So may we all benefit from our understanding of our reflections. Namaste.
Thanks, Swami Saradananda. The next bhajan we'll sing is Jisa Hala Me on page 62. It's a bhajan written by Swami Sivananda of Rishikesh. It means whatever you do, remember God.
Jisa
take a few moments now to hear from Swami Samayananda. So she's been chatting with all of you out there in internet land. And as our dancers are getting ready to offer the circle dance, she's going to talk to us about your comments, because we love to hear your messages.
Wow. Lots of messages tonight. And the very first one, I think we should all send our greetings to Anna. Hi, Anna! And our second one, we want to say hi to Hazel Burke and family. Lorraine's mom and the rest of her family. Okay, so Barbara from Edmonton, she's decorating her tree tonight. Vancouver, there's quite a group in Vancouver. Joy, Craig, Lisa and family, Eva, Bhakti, and Rubina. Halifax, Silver and Carol, they emailed to say it's snowing, and then they emailed again to say it's raining. Juniper in Montreal says it's cold and filled with sparkly new snow. Just about everybody from the east talked about the snow. And she also, for those of you that know Juniper's little boy Joa, his favorite song right now is Om Kali Om Mata. Calgary, there's 14 people together watching with us tonight. They've had a potluck, and they're happy to be with us. Michael from Montreal is tuning in with Sylvie and Maya. And the message was, the room looks awesome. Sue Dolan sends light and love. Let's see, Colleen from Invermere, Wendy from Cochrane, Candace from Quebec. She really misses Judith. Hadrian Churchill says, looking great, Mom. And then he emailed back to say he's loving the energy. Gabriel from Vancouver, special greeting to Alyssa, and he said, dancing is beautiful. Another Candace, she's thanks for the support for her short retreat that she had here. Niall and Megan, the room is so beautiful. Commandelou and Elise, they've tuned in from Peachland. Carlene from Edmonton. Charlotte and another couple of people from Peterborough, Ontario. Cassandra and Michaud have tuned in from Vermont. A big hi to everybody. Vermont's snowy, and the room looks so cozy. Claire says, hi, Leo. Great to see you playing music with the band. See you soon. Ottawa, there's a big group, and guess who's in Ottawa?
Swami Sivananda.
Swami Sivananda is with the group, and Amy.
Oh, and Amy.
And also, Bryn's mom. Bryn. Oh, there's Bryn. Bryn, your mom, she's enjoying watching you play in the band. And the Ottawa group says a big hello to Anne. Kathy Ann from Edmonton is tuned in. Tom and Sharon from Spokane. Madeline's family, Esther, Bella, and Mikey. Did I get the names right? Okay. And Melanie from Tuktiaktuk has tuned in again to say that it's a warm -35. And a couple of days ago, it was a -52. So I wrote back and said, I won't tell you all our snow is melting. So thanks for tuning in. And yeah, great evening.
Thank you, Swami Samayananda. And we encourage you all to keep on writing in, because it's not over yet. So we have had the privilege this year at our Bhajan Blast to offer a dance each time. So dance is one of our practices here, and it's a way to connect with the Most High, just like any other practice. And Swami Radha wrote in her Kundalini book, Kundalini Yoga for the West, dance is yoga, yoga is dance. So we're going to be offering a dance again tonight. It's our last one for the year, and we just want to thank all of you for joining us and watching us and allowing us to offer the dance to you. And Swami Saradananda is going to talk about this dance.
This is the circle dance, and it's a dance of celebration. and it's celebrating the spiritual path and everything that Swami Radha gave to us, all the teachings and the insights that we're able to have from her teachings. It's also a celebration of all of those who dedicated their lives to this work to be able to continue the teachings in the 21st century. And in this dance, the dancers get so enthusiastic about dancing that I'm dancing too, we attract deities. And so you'll be seeing deities coming in and dancing with us. The music is a song that Swami Radha recorded when she was in India in 1956. And if you listen carefully, you will hear the singer mention Swami Sivananda Radha.
Describes about the various activities of the Divine Life Society and the grandeur of the Himalayas. Also, in this song, the composer calls all devotees of Lord to come and share what it takes place in the Divine Life Society.
Thank you. We were beautiful. Our next Bhajan is Kyrie Eleison.
This is my total favorite one. It's Kyrie Eleison.
And it's not in your books.
No. But it's on your magic words if you're on internet.
And, let's say that part.
Oh, and Kyrie Eleison.
The Greek Lord for have mercy is a song by which the faithful praise the Lord and implore mercy.
And you can also, it's kind of a round. You can begin singing in a round. We might randomly start doing that, and you could join us if you'd like. So before we move on, I just wanted to take a moment to share an update about the Bhajan Blasts. So we started it at the beginning of the year to celebrate our 50th anniversary, and we have been really amazed by the response of all of you. And we've had a blast doing it. Everyone was supposed to laugh then. Perfect. And so we've had over 5,000 views on all of our, through the whole of the 12 of them. We've had over 5,000 views. And many of those have been groups of people. So one view, but there are 3 or more people together. So we've reached really a lot of people to share their connection, whatever the connection is that they've made here. They've had the opportunity to keep that. And our 7th Bhajan Blast we had on the beach, and we had nearly 1,200 people, or views, watching that one. And you can see it if you want. It's the July one. So, and we've had people from all over the world, as many of you will know, because you're from all over the world. And so what we have, based on this response, we've decided to continue doing them next year. But we're going to do them in a little bit of a different format. And we'll be offering them seasonally. So the first one will be sometime in February, and you can stay tuned for the date. We will share that with you once we know what it is. And you can keep your eyes on our internet page or our Facebook and our newsletter to see as the final details emerge. But there's a rumor that they might be a little bit longer. You wouldn't have to watch the whole thing.
Thanks, Rebecca. Moving on to our next bhajan, it's Durge Durge on page 38.
So we're going to have prasad now. And if at home you have something sweet that you can share with us as we pass around dehydrated or dried fruit that has been dried at the ashram. It's a time to express our gratitude for the day and to just reflect on what has been sweet in our day. So Francis Cagarno, who is a resident here, is going to pass out prasad. And at the end, if you just hold on to it, we'll say a prayer together. We're going to chant Ambe Ma, and it's not in the book, but that's the only words. All actions of my hands be mudra. All eating and drinking be the offering of oblations unto thee. All lying down prostrations before thee. May all pleasures be as dedicating my entire self unto thee. May everything I do be taken as thy worship.
Be Triloka, and that's on page 96. So we're coming to the end now of our 12th Bhajan Blast of 2013. So this is the thank you part. And tonight we're going to have a little special moment where all of the behind-the-scenes techie people come up to the front. So as they make their way up here, I just want to take a moment to say a special thanks to Anna, who is out there. Hi, Anna. She has been very instrumental in helping the Bhajan Blasts to become what they have been. And she has had her helpful guiding hand in that. So we really appreciate that. And we miss you, hoping that you are having a good time. And Amy as well. Hi, Amy.
And Rebecca.
And me.
Thank you.
And so we have had many people who've been in the chat room, as represented tonight by Samayananda.
I have 3 more pages.
Wow, there you go. That's fantastic. And Premananda has been faithfully on the camera every single time, I think. And Andre joined us after his YDC. Thank you. And we have Nadia back again taking photographs. And all of the co-hosts, we've had Karen. She was here at the beginning of the year, and we've had Bryn and Rachelle and Amy co-hosted one.
Now,
and
for the first 3 months. Now.
Oh, yes. And also Niall was one of the techie people who helped get the Bhajan Blast set up initially. And who else do we want to thank? Everyone. Yeah, I think it's great that you have all been able to come and watch and participate and re-feel that connection so that you can bring it out into the rest of the world with you. And yay, let's just do a yay. Namaste to all of you. And for our closing bhajan tonight, we're going to sing There Is a River, and it's on page 95. And I encourage you to dance, because it's a fun dance song. But namaste and have a wonderful season.